Back at it in the closet.
Yes, we are back at it again. Okay. Remember a few days ago we talked about the titty tape?
Yes.
Okay, product review time. Real quick.
Product review.
Real quick. I got them in the mail. Super excited. So I went upstairs, stripped off my shirt and my bra, and I tried them on. And at first, I was disappointed.
I know you were. At first, you were disappointed.
I felt like, because Jeff was like, send me pictures. I want to see like before and after. And I'm like, okay, I will. But I felt like they didn't, first of all, I felt like they didn't lift me up like I thought they would. And I'm not big. And also, it's tricky because the part where you pull to lift up and you tape it to your chest, well, you can see, it's clear. But if you don't wear the right shirt, you can see it. Who wants to see tape sticking out of your shirt?
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
No, it's not cool.
So if you're wearing it, it's great for turtlenecks?
So, yeah. Well, I mean, like, well, I'll get to it. So, at first I was like, I don't even think I'm going to use these. I'm probably going to send them back. And Jeff was like, where's my pictures? And I was like, there's nothing to see here. Okay, there's nothing to see here. Move on. So, I pouted about it for a day or so. And then yesterday, I put on this shirt and I was like, I need a strapless bra. And I was like, oh no, let me just try them, because the shirt was like kind of like not halter top. It was, I don't know what the cut is because I'm not into fashion, but it was, your whole chest was covered, but it was spaghetti straps. Anyway, whatever. You weren't going to see the tape. There's no way you could see the tape.
Yeah, it came up to your neck. Yeah.
So, right. It was a high cut shirt. And it, like I said, it covered most of my chest. So I was able to push the tape over to the center and you couldn't see it. And I was able to wear it, and I actually liked it. It felt freeing. I didn't have any straps. I didn't have any bra fat. That's huge. I was telling somebody that today. So that's a big plus with these tapes, is that you don't have bra fat. There's nothing pinching you. And
you don't have bra resistance. Like if I go in to grab the boob, it feels like a boob. It doesn't feel like a bra.
Yes, it felt so free, and I actually liked it. So, with that being said, they're not ideal for every shirt you wear. I don't know how you'd wear them in the gym because it's going to show through your sports bra. I don't know how you'd wear them with some dresses. But in the fall and in the winter, when I wear like, when I wear like tighter shirts or any kind of shirt really, because it's not V-neck, it's going to be covered. So probably the whole month of like October through February, I won't wear a bra. I'll just wear tape.
Yeah, it's a great winter thing.
It was so freeing. I felt so good.
And when you're done, do they have like a ripcord, like a parachute?
No,
like you just pull it and they just flop?
You just take them off, and I showed you that. And they flop right back down, and you wash them suckers off with soap and water, and they're good to go for their next use. It felt so good. I was feeling my own boobs all day. I couldn't help it.
That's neat.
I'm serious, because they were where they were supposed to be. They were in the upright position where they're supposed to be, but yet still soft and supple.
That's true. They were soft and supple.
So
I gave them
anyway,
a feel or two.
It's not a perfect 10, but I'm not sending them back, and they'll be good for certain uses.
I think for the price point, you can't expect too much.
Yeah, I suppose so.
If they work at all for any type of shirt or dress or whatever,
they're not for everyday wear.
I think you just count it as a win.
They're not for everyday wear.
For $12.95.
Right. I feel like I could probably get a better brand, and I may invest in a better brand. Mm-hmm. But you know me, I go cheap all the time.
You pay for what you get when it comes to stuff that holds up stuff.
You know me, and I go for the cheapest almost every time because I don't.
Well, and you're trying
like to spend money.
Right? Yeah, you don't.
So,
which is a very good quality.
So that's my product review, and that's done.
Oh, great.
So there you go. But what are we going to talk about on this important day?
It's not really that important.
It is an important day.
Just kidding. I thought it meant the topic's not that
It's
important.
the In the Closet 1
It's
year
in
anniversary.
the closet 1 year anniversary, July 22nd, 2018.
Which was not when this is going to be out, but
ITC was born.
was born, and we published our first podcast a year ago today.
That's right.
And it was on Send Nudes.
Send nudes, yeah.
Somebody put on the back of their car a bumper sticker that said Send Nudes, and put his social media on there.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about. Wonder where he is today.
He's out there getting a bunch of nudes, man.
Yes,
getting a bunch of
I
nudes.
suppose.
Probably not ones he wants. But today, for our anniversary, we're not going to get through these. I'm starting in the A's. But I found a list of fetishes and kinks.
Okay.
And I
Are these all sexual?
haven't read through them.
Of course he hasn't.
I like to be surprised too.
Okie dokie.
Okay? And it's like a bunch.
Okay.
So
I mean, I'm
if
game. Let's go.
if I can't pronounce them, I'm going to move on because
let me
some
see
of
if
them.
I can.
Okay, you do the first one and tell me.
Hold on. I don't have my mama glasses on.
There's some right over there.
Abasophilia? Oh, he's got my glasses.
Abasophilia. We're
I
going to
feel
go
like
with that.
I feel like it's abasophilia.
Abasophilia.
It's arousal. I can't even say that word. Arousal for people with impaired mobility.
Arousal for people with impaired mobility.
I mean, people with impaired mobility probably, want to get some too. So that's good for those people.
It is good for those people.
But I don't understand the attraction, and I'm not trying to be.
Well, that's why it's a fetish or a kink, because there's a lot of fetishes and kinks. People go, that's weird. Like,
Yeah, that
I
is.
don't get it.
I don't get that
You know
one.
what I mean? Like a lot of the fetish. I mean, we've talked about fetishes and kinks that people have that
So
some I like, some we don't. Some of what we have, some of them we like.
right.
That we have our
Sure.
own kinks.
That's not one of mine.
No.
Impaired mobility. So
But does that mean when you say impaired mobility, does that mean someone that's like handicapped? Or does that means they like to tie somebody up before they do anything with it?
no, I'm pretty
Nah,
sure that
it's
it
somebody
means
that
somebody
can't
that's
move
disabled.
very well.
Hey, to each their own is all I can say about that.
Ablutophilia.
Ablutophilia?
Ablutophilia. Ablutophilia.
Ablutophilia. Well, tell me, please.
Arousals from showers and baths.
Okay. All right. Now listen.
Sexually aroused by showers and baths. Can you imagine
That's-
that every day you get in the shower?
But
and
is
you're
it
like,
every day?
"Ah."
Is it though? Would it be every day, or is it just that?
Every other day you shower?
No, that's not what I mean. I just mean do you think you get aroused every single time you take a bath or a shower? Because I mean, there's certain.
You'd get bored.
I can get that.
I
one.
wonder if it's so in depth, that they get online and they look at Lowe's and Home Depots at the different
Probably.
crafted showers.
Maybe.
They're in the shower head area just getting aroused, looking at all the different shower heads.
Maybe.
You getting ready to sneeze? Or you disgusted with me?
No, I thought I was going to
That
sneeze.
face.
I thought I was going to sneeze. It went away. But I can see that one.
You can see that one?
Yeah,
Good.
I mean, it doesn't happen to me all the time, but I mean, there have been moments.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
I like it. Tell me more later.
I will later. Not right now. Let me read one. I get to read
Oh,
one.
you get to read when you want to put your goggles on?
Oh, yeah.
Put your reading goggles. Put your
Shut up.
specs on.
Okay, Mr. Blind McBlind, who can't even walk across the room without his glasses. I just need them because
This
I
is
can't.
true.
Because I need bifocals.
And there's somebody attracted to this kind of guy.
We'll get to that. I'll go. Oh, wait a minute. I'll go Lagnia. I'm going to go.
Can
with
we get a
that.
spelling?
ALGOLAGNIA. Algolagnia.
I'll go Lagnia.
Arousal from pain. Oh, yep, me. Particularly involving an erogenous zone. What's an erogenous zone? Anyway, differs from.
I would say it's your boobies or your penis or your
I don't know.
vaggie.
Differs from masochism, as there is
Masochism.
as there is a biologically different interpretation of the sensation rather than a subjective I don't know what all this means. I need to know what an erogenous zone is. Am I stupid?
erogenous zone is going to be.
It is like a private part. Is that what it is?
It's got to be, yeah.
I don't want pain really necessary there. But I am aroused by pain a little bit.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I think that's your arousal zone. Like in your like people, people smacking boobs and stuff like that.
I'm not all about that life, but I mean, I can get that one too, because I think there's parts of me that have a little bit of that.
Oh, you do? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, because you've been in those zones doing particular things, and
yes.
I wake up the next day with a bruise, and I'm like, oh.
Now you're making me sound like there's domestic violence going on.
No, I mean, I'm not complaining.
You ask for it.
Let me tell you all this story. Okay,
Anytime,
should I tell this story? It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know where you're going or which time.
Well, we were at the beach.
This last time
we were at the beach, and Jeff and I found a few moments.
Oh, gosh.
Can I tell the story? To have some fun. And he decided to go, like, way back, like high school style.
Yeah, we got back into our childhood, like we were drinking and having some romantic fun.
So things happened. I'll just put it that way. And then I wake up the next morning, and I'm, like, getting ready to go to the pool. And I see this spot, like, on my, I see this spot on my, like, my upper chest, right? And I'm like, oh gosh, because I've been in the sun, and it kind of looked weird. I'm like, oh gosh, if that doesn't go away in a couple of days, I need to go get that checked out. And then I just put my hair up in a ponytail, and I had 2 spots behind my neck, and I was like, I touched it, like, what is that? And I was like, ow, that hurts. Oh, now I remember. Jeff gave me 3 hickeys in one night. I haven't had a hickey since high school.
Hey, I got to catch up.
I gave you one time. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And I wore those suckers proud. And I was like, somebody asked me. I dare you. Please ask me what these are. Please ask me what happened to my neck.
Well, it's just you start kissing your neck or whatever, and then it's like, I get a better reaction the rougher I get.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I have a little bit of that.
And that's why I just took it a little further, because you gave me the signals that you liked it.
I do like that type, but I don't want to be like electrocuted or like burned or.
I don't think that's what they're talking about.
I'm just saying what kind of pain I wouldn't want in my erogenous areas. Erogenous? I don't even know how to say the friggin' word.
One, by the way.
Oh, I saw pain and I just.
You jumped right on the one that's.
I'm really sorry. You. What's that one? I'm sorry. I was being very selfish.
I think we skipped this. Agalmotophilia.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Agalmotophilia, Agalmotophilia, similar to technosexuality.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
The sexual arousal from mannequins or statues.
Oh no. Like blow-up dolls too?
It says mannequins or statues.
Well, I mean...
So people...
A blow-up doll's
people getting them a mannequin, man, taking it home. That's wild. But
didn't that happen in a movie? What movie was that? It was like an 80s movie, I feel like, that somebody was like that. Why are you moving the microphone away from me?
I'm trying to center it, boo.
Oh. Nope, that doesn't do it for me. Does it for you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I think we can move on from that one, because that's just a little whacked out.
Andromimetophilia? Andromimetophilia. If you have to try this hard, it should not be a fetish.
No.
This one is attraction to trans men.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see. I mean, there's.
Oh yeah, you see that.
I mean, yeah, you definitely see that.
It's not my thing, but I know that it's a lot of people's thing.
Isn't that maybe? I don't know how I would know this, but isn't that like a category kind of on porn?
I don't know what you're talking. I don't look at that stuff, that filth. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just heard it from somewhere. I don't know what I'm talking about either.
I think so. I think there's a category for everything. You mean like when we play like the Russian roulette, like the shuffle for the categories?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's fun. That's a fun time. That's a good.
It also can be very disgusting.
It can be. It can either make the night.
It makes you laugh so hard.
It can make or break the night.
It can make just some of the laughs though.
Oh gosh. Okay, let's move on. Can I read one?
Hold on a minute.
I don't.
All right, it's right under that.
Okay, I can figure it out now.
Whatever, just read them.
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
Do we have to go in order?
No, that's what I was going to say. It doesn't really matter.
Wait a minute. Aneoli agnia? I don't even know. But it's attraction by young men to older women. Oh, yes, that's a thing.
Isn't that just MILF?
Attraction by young men to older women. That happens a lot.
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely. For all of guys, I think most guys growing up were fantasizing about older women.
You told me that you did that.
Absolutely.
So
all through my adolescence, and then because they were women, like you know what I mean. You have your girlfriends in high school or junior high or whatever,
right?
But then there's women that are attractive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why all these teachers are scoring with high school boys.
No, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
When I'm talking, teachers are horny.
Oh my gosh.
For all you teachers out there, keep it rolling, but not with underage boys.
No, it's disgusting.
Or girls, for you guys that are teachers.
Okay, we've talked about this before, like age differences. Like, I do not have a problem at all with an age difference as long as you're like over 20-something. Because before that, even 18, even really 21, to me, you're still a baby, right?
Hey.
But like, I don't have a problem with age differences. If there's a 23, 24-year-old guy and they want to date or be with a 40-year-old woman, go for it.
And everybody's individual. You've met people that are 23 that seem like they're like mature and 30.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you met people that are 44 like myself that they'd be like, how mature is he? You know,
well, my grandparents were 15 years apart in age.
Right.
And they had the best marriage, the best relationship. But if you think about it, like when he was 15 and she was just being born, it's disgusting. But like when you think about it, when she was 18 and he was 33, you know what I mean?
You know what
it's
my
not that
thing
big
is?
of a deal. Anyway,
I always in these situations, whenever I hear about people, I always go to the Seinfeld rule.
What is that again?
The Seinfeld rule for dating too young. It's not too young if it's this. You take...
Okay, hold on. I'm going to do the math. I know it's a math problem.
It's a math problem.
Yeah.
You take half your age.
Wait a minute. Let's just pretend I'm 44 because I'm almost.
All right, so 22
yeah.
plus 7.
So anything 29 and above.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that.
That's the rule.
That's a Seinfeld rule.
It's a great rule. Just think about it.
I didn't adopt that rule.
For me, 29 and up.
Listen.
And that makes about sense. I would probably go older personally because girls are more fun as they get older.
For girls, yes.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Are you saying no for boys? You're like they got to be 29 or under?
Listen, I'm going to tell you. Here's my thing. If you leave me for a younger or an older woman, when you get tired of me and you're done with me and you're going to trade me in for a newer model or even a better used model, maybe somebody with less mileage, less baggage, I don't know. But whenever that time comes, if it ever comes, you best believe I'm not ruling out the youngsters. And when I say youngsters, I mean like, well, it depends on how old I am. Right. But if you left me today, you're going to have I would say probably 26, 27, 28, somewhere in there. That's about almost
and up.
And up. I wouldn't go below that.
Yeah, that would.
I wouldn't go below that.
Yeah, that's pretty young. That's like really young. That's like not much older than her daughter.
I know, but I'm just saying I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't go looking for it. But I
you wouldn't have.
Well, it is. Problem. It's 10 years older than our daughter. Actually,
it's
10 years older than our daughter. So let's correct yourself, please.
Right. You wouldn't have a problem because that's the thing dudes are into. And younger dudes would love to hook up with an older, more experienced woman to have fun with. That's going to leave them alone and not be nagging at them all.
I wouldn't turn it down. But I'm not going to go looking for it. If you left me today, I wouldn't be out searching for that age. Do you know what I'm saying? I would search for someone more my age, in their late 30s, early 40s, for sure. I would probably, if I'm going to go looking. Right. But if someone came by my way that was that age and they wanted to take me on a date and things, that's fine.
Right.
Let's go.
And same.
Right.
If you leave me tomorrow, then I'm
I don't plan on it unless you keep talking about these conspiracy theorist stuff. I'm really debating that. Anyway, we can move on. We all know this is a thing. Of course, young guys like older women.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
There we go.
Older women are fun, man.
Yes, we are.
And they get crazy.
Yes, we are.
They get crazy. About that mid-30 mark, man, y'all lose it.
Get freaky.
Yes,
I won't
to
ever
say
sing
the
again,
least.
I promise.
Thank you. Let's see. Aptimnophilia, acrotomophilia. We're butchering this. That's like it's aptimophilia / acrotomophilia.
Oh my gosh, this is too much. Just tell me what
being
it is.
aroused by amputees.
Okay, no. I'm sorry.
It's a real fetish.
I know.
I'm reading the list. I'm not
I think that
making
goes
this
along
up.
with the very first one that we
I
just
think
did.
that those two could really
Yeah.
hook up. All right. Archnephilia.
Oh my gosh.
Archnephilia. Sexual attraction to spiders.
Ew. That's weird.
Did you know that was the thing? I did not know that was a
No.
thing. Sexual attraction to spiders.
How in the world? Like, I don't think I know. That's just too weird to even talk about.
Spider-Man? I get.
Spider-Man?
Spiders?
No. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to have sex with a spider?
I don't know if you
Are you just
want to have
aroused? Do you want it
You're
crawling on
aroused
you?
by it.
You want it crawling on you?
That's it. You got to find somebody that is the same thing, which I'm not going to try to say again.
It's the opposite of an arachnophobic. Or
But you're going to get a freaking cage of spiders, a little thing of
You want them to
spiders, and you're going
crawl
to get
over you?
naked and you're going to put like spider food all over your body.
Of course, they're not poisonous spiders.
Right. And then you're going to hook, maybe they're just a bunch of daddy long legs. And then
Those are the most poisonous spider ever, but they can't bite you because they don't have teeth.
That's true. Good
I know my
knowledge right
spiders.
there. Good knowledge.
Yeah.
So a bunch of those things, because it makes it even better. Because what if one just is like a freak and has a bigger mouth and could kill you somehow, and then you and your girl, and you're both into this spider
my
thing.
girl? Oh,
No, I'm
your girl
talking
in
about
general. Okay.
me and my girl. Then I'm
Okay, I'm
into
sorry.
spiders. She's into spiders. We get a bunch of spiders. We're like, it's going to be a hot night. We get naked. We pour them out on us, and then we go to town. But wouldn't you crush some spiders? Wouldn't you kill some spiders along the way?
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be like a mess to clean up with these spiders all crawling all over you, like in your ears and in your nose, and
I'm
you
not
swallow
about that.
probably a couple of them.
Yeah, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Nope.
You shooing spiders off private parts.
No. I don't want anything crawling on me. Okay? I don't want anything crawling on me.
All right, spiders are out.
Let me read one. Let me do it. Let me do
Into
it.
there. Yeah.
Let me do it.
Yeah. Don't talk like that. You baby talk, crazy people.
I know. Asphyxiophilia.
Ooh.
And that's, what happened?
What'd you do?
It's being aroused from asphyxiation or strangulation.
That's a big one. That's a huge one.
Yeah, I get it.
That's where people have died, right?
Yeah,
Where they hang themselves because they're choking and then
no.
they black out or something. They can't get loose.
Okay.
But supposedly the orgasm is insane when your air supply is cut off when you orgasm. That's why
Okay.
people like to be choked.
I mean, I understand that. And I'm not saying that I've never been in that situation.
Lightly choked.
Lightly.
Well, do tell.
You don't remember?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I just
Which was
trying to see
fine.
if you'd throw out something else.
Which was fine, but it's just not something on the. It doesn't. There's other things that are my go-tos before that.
Right. It's
But if
just
you
a,
know,
that's
if
like
you,
a that's
if you
like
get
a
the
moment
urge,
thing.
if you get the urge and you're in the moment and you want to lightly choke me, that's fine. But asphyxiation, like where I can't breathe, I'll probably hit you.
Where you're turning blue. Yeah,
I'll
we
probably
don't do that.
I'll probably hit
I don't
you
wanna
or
do
bite
that.
you or do something.
Well, we might try it then.
I will hit you. For sure.
Okay.
You don't want that. I hit pretty hard.
I thought earlier you were going to tell the story from when I
When you
smacked your smacked your ass.
where? When? Which time?
Well, it was a while ago, but you basically looked back at me and told me,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
No.
the thing you said to me, which was
Oh my gosh.
thank you for the direction, ma'am. The aggressive direction. Autogonistophilia? Autogonistophilia? Sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
It sounds like a different language.
Arousal from being on stage or on camera.
Oh.
I think I skipped that one. But no, I didn't. That was the one, though. So, yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of people that have that,
Oh,
right? I mean, it gives you
yeah.
that dopamine rush. It gives you that.
I can go with that one. I can go with that one. I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that.
You want to read this next one down
I will.
here?
I'll read
It's
it.
down there.
Oh gosh. Autosassinophilia. autosassinophilia. That's what I'm going with. Arousal from being in life-threatening situations. No.
Oh, that's those people that are
No.
freaking
Ooh,
heroes.
I'm probably making
right?
that really loud. No.
Probably those
That's a no for me.
daredevils, EMT people.
That's a no. No. You think EMT people? They're not in life-threatening situations. It's the actual person.
That's true. They're not.
Is it the person being
Never
in a
mind.
life-threatening situation?
Well, they are
like,
in life-threatening situations
you're
at
going-
sometimes.
But like, is it just? What does that mean? Like, if you're
You
in a
like go
life-threatening
tightrope walking,
or like
or you like
skydiving or something.
just flying on motorcycles everywhere
We're
without a
not
helmet
talking
on.
about life-threatening situations and like I'm gonna slit my wrist and see what happens and it's gonna turn me on.
No.
Like you don't actually.
No,
do
no,
the
you
thing.
just do dangerous things that could
No,
kill you.
That doesn't. No. I'm good on that.
That's good.
I'm good on that one.
I'm trying to learn some stuff about you.
Oh, you've been with me for 20
I know, but you never know what you're going to run across. We've run across some things.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I just feel like you know all about me. You know what I like and what I don't like.
I do most of the time, but I still wonder. I mean, we're really, really open and honest with each other. Like,
That's
we
what I'm
just
saying,
tell
like,
each other, like,
We start. Well, excuse me. I don't know what that did to my throat. Did you hear that? I remember. Listen, let's talk about this for a second. I remember the actual day when we started talking about this stuff. I remember what house we lived in. I remember the couch. I remember where we were sitting. And you sat down with me and you said, "Do you ever want to talk about like any kind of like fetishes that you have?" We had never talked about it before. No, we had talked about things that like we like that are obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, yeah,
this and that. But
yeah.
I'm talking about down to the nitty gritty, like
like
things
crazy
that you
stuff.
don't normally tell people.
Right.
That you know inside and that you want to talk about, but you don't ever talk about. And we had been married. I mean,
This was
we
in
had
Atlanta,
2 kids
right?
already. No. It was right before.
Oh,
you,
no. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
right
yeah,
before
yeah.
you came in and all broke loose when you said we were moving to Atlanta. That is another story for
Yeah,
another
it's
time. It's a
another-
good one. I
we're-
threw a
yeah,
cell phone
that-
at you. It was
that-
actually really
that
pretty
was a
good.
good one.
But anyway, it was at that house. That was
I
right
remember
before.
now.
It was like right before we moved.
That's right.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" And you were like, "Just tell me anything that you might like. Just tell me." And we started having dialogue. Remember that?
Yeah, it was hot.
It was
It was
weird.
very exciting.
It was so weird. And ever since
And it
then,
just evolved from that
that's
into
when-
a lot of other stuff.
ever since then, that's when we became so much open with each other. You would think 2 kids in together since 15, you weren't open with each other. Yeah, we were open with each other, but not to that level. It was almost like, not that you're ashamed to talk
We were
about it,
ultra religious until we
but
got
we
close
were.
to 30. Like
we were, and it was like,
we were
I shouldn't have these feelings.
Yeah, you
right?
shouldn't want to do that. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
so
like that. That's not what good Christian people do.
Right, and I think that you can be
Which is
a
crazy.
good Christian person and have these kinks and fetishes.
Heck
I mean,
yeah,
you
you
know what I'm
can.
saying? I don't think there's anything
I
wrong
think it
with
keeps.
it.
I think hiding it from your partner
Yeah.
just makes things harder.
And I think it
because they
brought-
can help you.
I think it brought us closer.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, because there's some things that I'm like, I don't get it, Jeff. But you're something that's to you, you're like, what? Okay. But I mean, you can't change how a person feels or what they think in their head or what makes them feel a certain type of way.
Right. But I think we both kind of have like the same similar in all, not just this part of our relationship, but in all parts of our relationship. It seems like we always want the other person to be pleased.
Right.
So I'm in things that you're into. That's what makes me the most excited is you, whatever you're into, and I get to experience it with
Right.
you and like make you feel that or have that. That's what gets me
Right.
gets me into a good place.
And I think a lot of marriages probably don't talk about that.
No, they don't.
I mean,
and
I think a lot of them
it's
do.
because that's the thing is people with religion like we were, it's like you could sneak and watch it and take care of stuff and get excited, but like certain things that are kinks or fetishes you shouldn't do, and in some religions and some take out religion, it might be the way you were raised by your parents or your father or your family. Like your wife is someone you bring home to your mother. You don't do anything, but you have sex for procreation. It's fun, you enjoy it, but you do missionary position. She might get on top, but you don't do anything crazy with your wife. That's what the whores are for. That's why you get a girlfriend, do nasty, dirty stuff with. I think a lot of people have that mentality.
Yeah.
It's like, I would never do that to my wife.
Right.
I would never do that with my wife. That's my wife. That's the mother of my children.
Your wife's missing out then.
Well, like you said, it's very important, and it's because of experiences in life. But in most women,
Right.
that, and same for men. It's like, I know that if I'm not your kinky girl and have fun with you in that way, you're going to have that fun with somebody else. Now, that's not true with me. I'm not saying that, but you almost have to have that mentality.
But I mean, I think that does probably happen a lot.
Oh, it happens all the time because guys feel neglected, and girls do too,
Right.
especially when they get to your age.
Right.
And you're like, you're the one that paces the ship nowadays most of the time in a lot of ways.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I'm on board all the time, but it used to be me driving the ship 100% of the time,
Right.
and always pushing and trying to get things going. And
But
and we went. That's the phase of kids. That's the phase of babies. And that kind
that's
of
true.
Stuff. So it's hard.
And you said it earlier. I mean, when with women, especially like when you hit a certain age, that's kind of when all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
out,
what
you know what I
somebody
mean?
told me once. They're like, women, when they get, and it's not for all women, but the general age is like 35 to 40. Women kind of lose their inhibitions. They
Right.
get comfortable with themselves. They get over being so critical
Right.
of themselves, and they're okay with having a good time and enjoying themselves and getting some for themselves.
Well, yeah, and yes, that's very, very true. And it changed with me too. And all this started happening right around when I was starting to get myself into shape too. And so once I got myself into shape, and we've talked about this before, and I felt
that's
better
a
about
huge
myself.
part of it. Yeah.
When I started feeling better about myself, I really opened up, so to speak. So anyway, I just wanted to pause there because I remember the moment that we started having this type of dialogue that has not stopped since that day, honestly. So, which is good.
No, it hasn't. It's great. It's great for a
evolved,
relationship.
It's moved.
Yeah.
It's evolved, I should say. But so it's good.
Well, this is like the A's. We're still in the A's.
We're still in the A's.
So this is we're gonna just.
I say that we make this a weekly thing. Maybe
We'll do this weekly until we run out, because we can get stuck on one and do a whole podcast on it when we get to
Probably.
some.
We need to do this with a guest too.
Yes.
Preferably Chaz.
Yes, embarrass him.
He won't talk about this stuff.
No, he's
But we
not
need
going
to find somebody. If there's any volunteers, please hit us up.
We're gonna do this. This one we're gonna shut it down. Part 1 of Fetishes and Kinks is complete. Fetishes and Kinks Part 2 coming soon.
And
No spiders.
no spiders. And happy anniversary.
Happy
In
anniversary.
The Closet's anniversary
It's
is
a big day.
It is
We
a big
made it
day.
a year. It didn't fizzle.
not yet. So hope it just gets stronger, gets more, we get better, hopefully get better equipment.
Let us know if you want to come on board and have some time on In the Closet. We might like to have you.
Of course we would. Unless
right.
you're going to talk about artificial intelligence.
Oh, shut up. Then you can go. We'll talk. Me and whoever it is will talk about it.
That's one I'll sit out on.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.